to watch a friend crawl down a giant wombat hole in the middle of the night to save a small boy. Herstory grinned and put the book back on a nearby shelf. Probably not the right one, Ming thought crossly. If I wasn't, would you refuse to go? Ming glared at her. An entity who knew the entire story of the universe and could use it to predict Ming's own choices had the ability to be extremely irritating. I'll go, she admitted, the hunger for adventure already beginning to bubble inside her, knowing she would always regret turning down any quest in the past, no matter what danger she was flung into. Even the smells of the past were different from anything she had imagined from books or movies. The way people thought changed too. Seeing them survive and thrive despite the dangers they faced was inspiring. Herstory's laugh sounded like eons tumbling down a mountain. So my guess was right again. But this time you'll be safe. Truly safe, I promise. Everything totally routine. Ming looked at her suspiciously. The words seemed clear enough, but there was a hint of laughter in Herstory's ice-blue eyes. History's sister was fascinating and truthful, but Ming had learned that the things Herstory didn't tell her were more important than the snippets of information she deigned to give. No dropping me down a volcano? No locking me up in the Tower of London or feeding me to the lions at the Circus Maximus? Nothing remotely dangerous, to you, at least. A bit uncomfortable now and then, but most of their past has fewer luxuries than today. Okay, then. Ming let her excitement zing. A chance to get away from school days sliced into timetables. No more school uniform. A break from the way the dining room always smelled of elderly chips. I don't suppose there's any point asking where I'm going. Or when? None whatsoever. Herstory's hand, the one not holding the umbrella, suddenly presented the glowing blue time drops. It was going to rain sometime again, but she stopped. The time drops about to fall. Ming, do you enjoy maths? I came top in maths last term. You should know that. And she'd beaten Tuan by 2 marks. I didn't ask if you were good at it. I asked if you enjoyed it. It's okay. Tuan loves it. Ming had felt a bit guilty at beating him in his favourite subject. Her brother had even been going on and on about the life of ancient Pythagoras last weekend, and all the mathematical discoveries of ancient Greece, till Ming threatened to give him an hour's lecture on how Queen Boudica had fought the Romans next time they flew home to Port Hedland for the school holidays. Just okay? Ming shrugged. I enjoy getting the right answer, but I don't see the point of doing maths. It's a bit like crosswords. Why bother? Once I leave school, I'll probably never need a quadratic equation again, and if I did, I could just get the answer from my computer. I thought as much, said Herstory slowly. Very well. Time to get going. Can I ask you some questions first? Ask me anything. I might even answer you. Or decide to send me into a swamp of crocodiles if I make you angry, thought Ming. Which I'd survive, as she'd bring me back before they ate me. Probably. Why are you reading a sci-fi book? You must know exactly what's in it, because once it's written, it's in the past. A good book is worth rereading. That's how you know it's good. Ming filed that answer to think about later. How do you make time stop? It hasn't. I don't. But Ming waved at the motionless figures around her. Dallas had dropped a book and it floated a few centimetres above the floor. Herstory looked at her quizzically. Time can flow at different rates, but I'd need to give you a lesson in physics and maths to explain how that happens quite naturally, depending on where you are in the universe.